Okay, I haven't played this game for a while, but I really want to play the White March. Haven't even touched it yet. So let's do this.
Five wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Alrighty. So I really like the changes made in version 2.0, and I especially like what those changes did for paladins. I think they're really good now. So let's see what we can do with those changes. So since I solo, I feel like intellect is less important. You don't really care about the area effects. Durations, it sucks a little. Will doesn't really matter, we've got plenty of will through this. So yeah, we've got to dump one stat, and that's intellect. We won't totally dump dex, because you need reflex for the dragons. Yeah, and I guess we put the last point into constitution. Yeah, there's plenty of buffs for might, there's plenty of, no, what do you say, permanent bonuses you'll get. As you can see, I went gold pact, so I can get 2 points, which I couldn't get with most other paladins. And yeah, here's the first point, living lens. Yeah, I go for living lens because of this armor and this weapon. You can buy the armor at Heoden, and you can't buy the weapon. And since I always kill Kalisha in the beginning, Kalisha and Heoden, since I want a true solo experience, that's why I need a good weapon and armor, and yeah, I always go for this. And I always go for Labra because of the bonus. I guess we'll, to hide this guy's ugly features, we go with a helmet.
Keeping quiet. everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there. Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood? Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker. Let's see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here. Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot. Not like most of this lot. If you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep. Kalisha. Kalisha! He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Aiden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Bewick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Okay. So this is new now on the White March. You
Got it.
need lockpicks for lower leveled
Finished.
locks than you did before, I guess.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Yeah, as I said, I always kill Kalisha. I don't really do it for her stuff or anything, it's not that amazing, but if I'm gonna solo this whole damn game with this character,
Roger. Say, is there anything you need?
then I might as well solo the start too. I don't even know what happens if you try and kill her in the middle of the other dudes, but I always run a little bit off.
Let's go.
Whether it's necessary or not, I don't even know. You know what, let's take off the shield. So we can kill her faster. So don't keep the volume loud if you're doing this. Your mom and dad will think you're watching porn or something.
Sure.
I don't know, do I keep the shield off for this tutorial or do I put it back on? I guess I'll keep it off. I'll use a shield later, of course. But I feel like this will go a bit better without it.
Let's go.
Since deflection got nerfed, we're gonna have less deflection anyway. I'm gonna get hit a lot anyway. Oh wait, this one. And yeah, this is the difference. If you keep Kalisha with you, or if you kill her, there's a little difference. You have to go back to camp and talk to Hayden to get an additional XP. Yeah, you don't need to do that if you, or you don't get any XP if you do it with Kalisha in the party. Before I go back to camp, I'll first pick up all the stuff. I know the prices Heodan gives you got nerfed, but I'm pretty sure he still gives you more than other merchants. I don't know though. I haven't tested it or anything. As I said, I haven't touched this game since White Marsh came out.
Something else you need?
Do we have anything here? No.
Still waiting on... I'm sorry, you want your water, you better go find him. He's got all the skin.
Stay with Kalisha. I'm sorry. I don't want to wait next to a dead body all day. Okay, let's be safe and drink this. Yeah, I'll still keep the shield off, I guess. Just in the beginning, if you don't hit your opponent and they hit you anyway because your deflection is not that high, then you're worse off than having a little bit less deflection. And I always kill the hunter without shield because he dies faster, so you don't get hit by two dudes at once.